The Ghostface killer in the bodega scene is tactical. Let's talk about it.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Nightwatch zone. Nightwatch zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to talk about the Ghostface killer in the bodega scene that we saw in the trailer for Scream 6, and just some of my thoughts about what we saw with the Ghostface killer. First of all, let me just say that the scene was absolutely fantastic. It presented something that was very, very fresh in the Scream franchise, which in and of itself is a really cool thing, because I think the franchise has done a lot of great things over the years. A long-standing franchise that has been very, very good, very, very consistent. But we have this scene where we see Sam and Tara running in to the bodega, and they are scared. They are terrified, and Ghostface just strolls right on in. And you've got, the customer that obviously he's a tough guy. He comes up to him and, what's your problem, buddy? Which, by the way, that whole interaction to me played out much better than in TCM from 2022 when on the school bus when the guy said, "You're going to get canceled, bro." So anyways, but Ghostface dispatches him. And then, of course, the guy with the shotgun totally takes a shot at Ghostface. Ghostface moves, almost like a Michael Myers thing, gone, into thin air, and then dispatches him so easily. But the way that he does it, or she, is in a way where this Ghostface killer looks very confident, looks very experienced, and looks like they have some type of training. Now, I just want to start off by saying this. I could be absolutely wrong about this. We might find out that the reveal of this Ghostface killer is someone who didn't have any training or isn't, anything special physically. But I'm just saying the way that the Ghostface killer is portrayed, they look very confident. When they shoot that shotgun one-handed, there's no hesitation. There is a sense of experience. And we took a look at this with the trailer reaction, whether it be the way that he moved or she, and also the boots. We looked at the boots. It looks like it's military, and that all makes sense for the way that this Ghostface killer is portrayed in this scene. No hesitation, no clumsiness, which is a lot different than we've seen with a lot of past killers. And of course, a lot of the past killers are kids. So this Ghostface killer does not look or move or act like a kid that is inexperienced, or even a person that, let's say, they watched a lot of whatever it may be, film on how to do certain things, or what have you. This looks like someone who's had training for years. Myself, being a martial artist and doing martial arts since I was a little kid, when you learn movements and you learn how to fight or defend or attack someone, you practice those movements endless amounts of times over years. Now, I'm not saying that this Ghostface killer, is someone that's been doing these movements or training or whatever since they were a little kid or whatever. But what I'm saying is it looks like they have really good training because of the way that he moves. When he takes out the guy with the shotgun, when he basically, punches him across the face. These are things that look very, very good as far as the technique. So again, I'm thinking this Ghostface killer is experienced, is trained, could be, special forces, military, SEAL, what have you. So then, of course, that brings me to the next thought is, okay, if that Ghostface killer is a trained person, okay, how does that work into the story? Well, from what we see in the trailer, it looks like we know there's more than one Ghostface killer from what we see in the trailer. And this is something that I've wanted forever. I think there's going to be at least 3 Ghostface killers, okay? This particular one in this scene, what if this Ghostface killer is someone that we don't know? We don't know this person, this character. What if they're a hired gun? What if they were brought in to help do some of these things under the guise of a Ghostface killer. So, of course, that means, okay, who hired him? Well, if we step back and we look at some of the things that we've seen in the trailer, images that we've seen, things that we've heard of, and stuff that we can kind of put together, the whole idea of this shrine in Scream 6 with all of these items, from all of the movies, from the victims, from the killers, even just things that were a part of the scenes of some of these attacks and killings and so forth. There's got to be money involved, right? I mean, it takes money, to put all that stuff together. So, what if in Scream 6 you have someone that's bankrolling the Ghostface killers or is involved as far as the money is concerned and help to hire this person? Now, that might seem like a far stretch to some people because this is something that's totally different. We've never seen in Scream, but that's exactly what I know I've been wanting from Scream is for Radio Silence to step outside of that box and start to bring us in a new and fresher direction, which will hopefully sustain the series beyond 6. So, what if someone is bankrolling the Ghostface killer or killers, and then of course that kind of plays into the whole idea if this is a cult or a group or whatever we want to call it, and it's multiple Ghostface killers, maybe they don't all know each other's identities. That would make absolute sense. Maybe this particular one that's in the bodega scene is, like I said, a hired gun who's in there doing some of the really heavy work, the muscle work, because that person is experienced, that person is tactical, that person is really, really confident. You could see that in those movements. That would make perfect sense to me because I'll tell you what, the way that he moved, or she, the way that the movements were done looks like someone that really knows what they're doing. So anyways, for you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Did that Ghostface killer look different than ones we've seen in the past? Or could this just be a way that the filmmakers are making this Ghostface killer look so that we're thrown off as far as what their real identity is? That could be true as well. I hope not. I really do hope it's something where we get a little bit of sense of the realness of it. Someone that can move like that is actually trained and not someone that is 4'11" or something like that. That would be great. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think that that's possible? Do you think that there's someone that's bankrolling this group of Ghostface killers or this cult? Let me know what you think. Please hit the like button because it would help to support the channel and I'd really appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, what are you doing? This is the time to do it. So do it. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Nightwatch. Peace.